So we're here today in the European Parliament in Brussels, where we're discussing some of the health issues, health concerns concerning mineral wool, rock wool as it's often referred to. Actually the correct term is MMVF, man-made vitreous fibres. I'm here at the moment with Cosmin Raete, who is the general manager of a roofing company based here in Belgium, and the employer of some 40 people, so rather a large company. And you've expressed some concerns yourself about the health issues and particularly about the lack of awareness of people who are working with this particular product. What can you tell us?
Well, I should say we are working with that product, but we are definitely not aware about the risks behind. I think, even myself, I used to work with mineral wool, but what are the experience is that you have like problems with your skin, and then respiration problems. So, but we are not aware why there are around.
Would you say, for example, it's not just lack of awareness, but we may need some more legislation, health and safety legislation. So, for example, anybody who's working on a building site must wear protective headgear, footwear, high visibility jackets. Should there be some sort of legal requirement for people working with mineral wool to wear a face mask or gloves, possibly even eye protection?
Well, definitely yes. Because, for example, we're working in construction and we see the asbest problems, and then we are faced with that. And but there is a legislation behind. When we are just faced with an asbest problematic, we are wearing all the safety masks and clothes and so on. But for the mineral wool, we are not really informed about the risk behind,
Given the lack of legislation in this area, would you say that the average worker on site would wear that protective clothing, or is he or she dependent upon the legislation to really guide them, to tell them what to do?
For me, it's a problem of information and communication of the risks. It's like, as in tobacco industry, if you are aware of that risk, what you do with your health afterwards, it's your own decision. But I think here it's kind of a lobby backwards, behind the scenes. Something happens that we are not aware about the risk of mineral wool,
Do you think it could be the case that the industry itself, the manufacturers of this product, are resistant to this legislation because it might make it to appear dangerous, and at the moment there's not that perception of it being a dangerous product?
Well, I don't know what to say about that, but I think there is some political issues around. So as the big corporations, they have the power they have the influence on the legislators, So that I think that's the main issue.
The product itself, it's used not just for thermal insulation, but also for sound insulation. Leaving aside the health issues, does the product actually do the job? Is it a sound product in terms of its performance?
Definitely not, because in one hand you have a lot of other type of materials which are more performance in thermal insulation and also in acoustical ones. So the only unique selling proposition of mineral wool is like the fire resistant, but I think that's definitely not a USP that you use for in terms of problems, in terms of health issues.
Cosmin, thank you very much.
Thank you too.